Hi, I'm Jill. Welcome back to my channel, You Only Better. Today I'm going to do a little video on insulin. What happens when we eat? Why can't you lose weight? And what you need to do in order to have the success that you're looking for. Let's get right to that information. Okay, so first things first. What happens when we eat? First thing that happens is our insulin levels go up. Insulin is the hormone that tells your body to store fat, stops your body from burning fat. When you eat foods, your insulin increases and it stores sugar in the liver and produces fat in the liver, which is the lipids. Like when you get your lipid counts, that's what they are looking for. How much fat is stored in your liver. So when you fast, right, everybody, when you fast, you're burning stored sugar in the liver, you're decreasing the insulin, and the body is able to then become fat adapted. That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. So the next point is glycogen is just the sugar that we get from carbs. Carbs turn into the glycogen, which are chains of glucose in the liver. It's another form of energy. So we have different calories that we're eating. We can either eat proteins, carbs, or fats, and each one of us gives us a different energy source for the body to use. When you are a ketogenic person or you are carnivore, the body prefers to use the ketones, which are burned from fat. It's a clean energy source for the brain, and it also is incredible for keeping insulin resistance low. It's really important to keep your insulin storage resistance as low as possible. So that glycogen is the storage form of sugar, and all stored sugar turns into fat. Okay, so then the next point is when you don't eat, when you do intermittent fasting or when you do a longer fast, you're not taking in any food and you're not causing your insulin resistance to go up or down. And one of the things that's so important is that we want to get our insulin resistance at a level place. That's why I love carnivore, for helping people to be able to heal their bodies, to balance out their hormones, because when it's not going up and down and when it's not spiking, you're not causing the body to have stored fat. So it's not about calories in versus calories out, what you guys have heard me talk about, okay? So the body is able to pull some of the energy out, which is your fat storage, and it's also how you become fat adapted, which is powerful to balance the hormones and also to lower insulin resistance and thus long-term weight management, which is really important for you to be able to heal your body and to be able to manage your weight, is what I was trying to say. So glycogen is stored in two places. It's stored in the liver and it's stored in your muscles. Now, to fully deplete your glycogen, because in the liver it has about 100 to 200 grams, you're able to burn through that in about 90 minutes of excess of, I want to say, like high intensity interval training or like doing a CrossFit, you can burn through that pretty quickly. But to be able to burn through your fully stored glycogen, which is all the sugar in your body, in your muscles, and in your liver, you need to be fasting and have no carbs, have a low carb, zero carb basically, diet for about 10 to 12 hours. I like to tell people that it takes about 24 hours to burn through your full storage of glycogen in your body, where you're now utilizing the fat source for your energy versus the glycogen. Okay, so when you have too much glycogen from eating excess carbs, it gets stored as fat. Okay, point number 1, 2, and 3. It gets stored as fat when you have excess glycogen in your body. If you have too much insulin in your body, it stops the body from using fat as energy. So it actually acts like a guard to your fat storage in your body and doesn't allow the body to use your fat or to burn the fat as storage. Now, some of you who have struggles with weight loss and have not been able to lose weight, it's because you are still insulin resistant. And that happens even if you're keto. It can still be the case if you're carnivore. And it happens to a lot of people who have gone from being vegetarian to carnivore or have yo-yo dieted. I'm sure some of you have heard the term lipolysis, and lipolysis just means where your insulin is inhibiting you from getting the fat out. You know, after you eat a huge meal, your insulin will rise up, right? Some of you have done blood testing. If you've gone carnivore or if you've tried keto, you've tested your blood glucose and you see that your insulin goes up. The key is that we want to get our bodies to be insulin resistant. Not insulin resistant, we want it to be insulin sensitive, which means that the body allows us to go to the fat storage and move the fat out from our liver, from our muscles, and it's constantly using that as an energy source. And the reason that so many people have a struggle in our country and obesity keeps going up is it's not calories in, calories out. It's because their insulin resistance is so incredibly high. Now, that was one of my biggest struggles through the last 30 years probably, and why I wasn't able to have the success from ketogenic or the carnivore diet, or even when I went paleo. I probably never healed, not probably, I didn't heal my insulin resistance. Now, recently you heard that I went OMAD, and that means that I'm eating in a 4-hour window, maybe sometimes even 2 hours. It depends on the day. And that has allowed my body to go to the next level of healing because I'm becoming so insulin sensitive, and my body's able to tap into my fat storage every single day to burn what I have excess of and to give me clean energy, and to use ketones and the fat to give me what I need. That's extremely important for you that are out there and are trying to heal. And it's one of the things that I have found that works with my clients. I have over 200 people utilizing the same supplement system I did, and it's why I needed it. So basically, the supplement system has been an incredible asset to me and to my clients as they're trying to heal their gut. Without healing your gut, you cannot heal your insulin resistance, everybody. It's an extremely important thing that you understand so that you can begin to have the success that you're looking for. And you don't have to kill yourself on the calories in versus calories out theory anymore, or do all the crazy systems that are out there. I really want you to understand you don't want your insulin spiking up and down all day long. You want to get it to a place, and that's one of the things that carnivore is able to do, and that's what OMAD is able to do for me, is that it's able to keep my insulin really level, and that's helping my body heal on so many different ways because I'm not constantly having to deal with the spikes up and down all day long. And I really hope that that makes sense to you, because that's what's helping me be able to get the result. So I want to leave you with this final thought. If your insulin resistance is high, it makes it next to impossible to burn excess fat and the stored glycogen. You will continue to struggle if you do yo-yo dieting, if you are bouncing all over the place and trying to figure out your carb count, if you are trying to, really look at these different foods. You want to be able to get your body to work as efficiently as possible every single day. And that's why so many people have success with intermittent fasting. That's why so many people have success with longer term fasting. They truly are able to get the body to work as it was created. We weren't created to eat all day long. We weren't created to be tired and anxious and depressed. We were created for our bodies to heal itself and to manage our weight naturally. So if you like this video, definitely reach out to me if you have questions. I look forward to hearing your personal success. I want to just wish you a blessed day. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new way of doing a video on such serious topics. I figured a cartoon character would be way more fun to watch, a little bit more interesting. Definitely hit that like button to let me know that you enjoyed it. And if you have questions, reach out to me. If you're looking for help to begin carnivore, go grab my guide. Everything is right here in the description box for you. And truly reach out in my contact information on my website, and I'll be more than happy to help answer your questions. Have a blessed day.